Steve in his screen share, okay? Cool. All right, let's do it. Steve.
Hey everybody. Hey Luke.
We're not ready yet,
Oh.
unfortunately. Yeah, for some reason, we did not go live on YouTube. Benny called me and I'm looking now.
Oh, so we're not live yet?
You're live
We're
on
not
other
live
things,
yet.
but not with them, yeah.
I'm live with my people. My
Well,
people?
you're live on your YouTube
Okay.
and your TikTok.
Okay.
And soon Instagram.
All right. My S&Ps are going to set up for a nice long here. Just rallied 1.5. Gold was a great short. Just dropped the $1.80. Looks like YouTube people are asking questions here. S&Ps, oh geez, beautiful long, right at 8 o'clock. 09s, 08.5s, 09s. S&Ps just ran 3. Beautiful long. Right at the start. All right.
Steve,
Hey, Luke.
we made it.
All right, we did it. All right,
We're here. We're ready to rumble.
let's do it. Michael, I can't see myself. Hey, welcome everybody. I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and thank you for joining me here tonight. Again, sponsored by My Funded Futures. This is a great session. I've been doing this now with my community of traders for the last few weeks. Actually, a little over a month and a half, but I definitely noticed this many years ago. After work, I would sit at home with my son and trade the Tokyo Asian markets, and especially Sunday nights, 8 o'clock when the markets just open. It could be quite slow, but normally you get anywhere between 4 to 8 great trades. We focus really on the index futures.
Steve.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure I got this right. So in the evenings, your son was basically coaching you on how to trade Tokyo?
Yeah, he was coaching me.
Is that right?
No, he was learning how to trade. So because he was going to school and he had practice and everything like that, I then would say to him, come on, open up your account. Let's go. Let's start trading the Tokyo session together. This was when my son was probably about 18, 19, when I was living up in New York. And I saw some really good patterns, some really great patterns. And then at night, the last couple months, a lot of people asked me to teach them, and I would teach them during the Tokyo session, and they had prop accounts and a lot of them with My Funded Futures and various different other, at the time they were just, whoever they had. And they were making anywhere from 300, 500. One guy made 1,200 one night and another 2,800. And I saw the significant power of trading the Asian markets, especially people who live in California, people who have full-time jobs. And the other great thing about about the Asian markets is that there's no margin when you're trading a prop account. A lot of people who trade with a member firm account, they have, to pay $18 to $25,000 per contract on the S&Ps, whether it's, whatever member firm that they have, and they're all coming to me and saying the margins are too high to trade the European markets. And I said, well, if you're trading a prop account, and I told Luke, I said, there's no margin in trading prop. A lot of these people in my community have anywhere from 3, 5, 10 accounts. And, if you can make $500 in the Asian market here, and you have 3 accounts, it's $1,500. Obviously, if you have 5 accounts, it's $2,500. Just give a little background about myself for those of you who don't know me. I'm on my 43rd year of trading. I traded nearly 2 billion shares in my life. I can't even tell you the amount of futures contracts I've traded in my impeccable track record. Work with probably the biggest hedge fund manager in the world. Was glued to him for many, many, many years and known him for over 40. Worked with some of the other big hedge funds along the way. I spent nearly 10 years of my life building the technology that you're seeing here on the telestrator. All my strategies are based upon divergences. For intraday trading, I use 3 main time frames for my methodology. My time frames are using the 15, the 30, and the 60-minute time frames, which give me the conditions in the market. So you have 3 big time frames, the 15, the 30, and the 60. And I use the smaller time frames like the 3, 5, and sometimes the 15 or the 30-minute time frame for longs or shorts in the market. We had a phenomenal day today. Again, all the strategies are based upon my indicator 4, which gives me 5 conditions in the market. So 3 time frames, 15, 30, and hourly, basically are the big time frames I look at. And then, again, I use the smaller time frames for entries and exits.
Steve, let me cut in for a minute. I got a couple questions for the folks out there. One, if you've traded for more than 43 years, will you please put a 1 in the chat? If you've been trading for less than 43 years, will you put a 2 in the chat? Simple as that. If you've been trading for more than 43 years, I want to see a 1. Less than 43 years, I want to see a 2. And the other question, going back to what Steve was talking about a minute ago, is that this session can be really powerful for people across the world, especially people on Pacific time, also people with schedules like Steve had when he was raising his son on the East Coast. I'd love to just get a sense of where everyone is at. So if you could drop where in the world you're joining us from, we would love to get that. Last but not least, I see a couple questions coming in. How long are we going to be streaming for? We're going for 2 hours.
2 hours.
This is week 1. This is session 1.
Yep.
You are a founding member. If you are watching, you are a founding member of the stream. We're going to be going for 2 hours, Monday to Thursday. Friday night, Steve and I have got bigger plans.
Exactly.
Okay. But Monday to Thursday. If you are new to this channel, hit the like button on the stream, hit the subscribe button on the channel. And again, we're going for the next 2 hours. Steve said there's usually 4 to 8 solid trades that arise during this couple-hour window. That's exactly why we're doing this. Steve was talking about in a prop account, you don't need margin. There are a lot of benefits to trading a prop account. And that's why we're here. So I am not the expert trader. I am merely the voice of the chat. So if you have questions for Steve, drop them in the chat. It is my job to make sure he sees them, to read them out loud. And otherwise, Steve's going to get cooking.
Yeah, so basically, like I was saying, is that all my strategies are based upon divergences. And I spent nearly 10 years of my life building this, and I stream in over 100 countries around the world. I have a live stream every day that goes from 9 to 4 at sktrading.live. And for me, the greatest joy at doing this is in this stage of my life, I'm 62, I'm nearing 63 years of age, is that I love what I do. And I love helping people, and I want to see people achieve their goals and to be successful. A lot of people in my member community, we're constantly talking, we're trading, We're trading live capital here. We're able to identify the trades. People hear me put the orders in. They recognize the patterns. It's all about being consistent. Like I said, I have 3 time frames. I look at the 15 to 30 and the hourly. I have 5 conditions: a buy reversal, a sell reversal, a correlation, a disconnect, and a trend. Okay, and all these conditions are predicated on using my indicator 4, which is